Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Biko always start amara mma ọ ga-adịrị nwoke mmadịrị nwaanyị mma ekene orie na afọ na nkwọ ya mụtara anyị ife ọma. According to the information before me here, which we all know what have been happening since the incident of our sister by name Amaka Somboga in Canada. The government of USB, spearheaded by Simon Ekpa then, which when Ngozi Orabeze took over, she continued with that case. What is the case? The case that they have submitted to, submitted a petition to Canada government about the atrocities of Nigerians in Biafra land, most especially under APC. So the case has been up since then. It was yesterday we got victory. Yes, it was yesterday we got victory. Even People's Gazette carried the news. What is the news? According to Ngozi Orabeze, breaking news: USB government have won again. Canada rules that Nigerian President Tinubu's party is a terrorist organization. APC is a terrorist organization, and APC is the worst thing that can ever happen to any living being. Is God not awesome? God is awesome. The likes of fallback group will never carry this news. Even if they carry it, they will say it's a lie. The likes of fallback group, most especially that dog eater by name Sonia Akparawa or Anebet Achibong, aka Sonia Akparawa, he will never carry this news. They will only look for any way that they see Ngozi Orabeze make just a little gaffe or mistake. They will switch it off from there. Look at what you see. Those sounding like Ogene Kwarakoa. That is the kind of people we are into. Let me also shock you. These people have already vowed that they are going to rubbish anything that Ngozi Orabeze have achieved. Do you know that currently now there was a speculative that they sent letter to Nigerian government about the declaration of Biafra, which Ngozi Orabeze have done since. Whether it is true, whether it's a propaganda, but that is supposed to come in place. Ngozi Orabeze done that thing since, and when Ngozi Orabeze did it, the same people came out and begin to cry like a baby that the mother denied breast milk. That, hey, Ngozi Orabeze, do you need to inform Nigerian government that you have declared Biafra? Okay, now you are working with the Nigerian government. The same people now have come back again to do the same thing. There's nothing Ngozi Orabeze do or did that is okay with them, unless if they are the one that did it. Bill to legalize that everybody should defend themselves in Biafra land. They shouted, hey, that is how she want to. She have been killing Biafrans. Oh, this is her agenda, working with Nigerian government. DSS boss came out and said, defend yourself. Military boss come out, defend yourself. EFCC boss came out, defend yourself. Police chief come, defend yourself. Retired police and militaries come, defend yourself. All of them went into hiding. None of them could summon the courage to publish it on their social media because Ngozi Orabeze did that and they criticized her. Those ones, so let's just leave it, those stories, for another day. Let us focus on the main issue that brought us here this morning, which is the victory we secured in Canada. One of the APC retired criminal politician will face deportation from Canada to Nigeria soon because he is an APC member. And yet, nobody will come out and tell you, let us encourage this woman. Even if not for anything, let us just pray for her. And I will not be surprised if they still come and attack me and said, how Otinkpu, madam? Because that is where it boils down to. Once you are saying the truth, my brother, you have become Otinkpu, you have become a woman rapper, you have become this, and you have become that. Hey, Ndi Shoji, Onye Menone here. Who did this to us? That is the question. And I have asked this question on countless occasions without not receiving any single response. If you want the antecedent of this fallback group, it is the same antecedent of DOS, Department of Directorate of Saboteurs, which they vow that if not them bring Biafra, that no one else will do. That's what these people are doing. If not them are the one that the world the Nigerian government, whoever that is can listen to or work with, that they are not ready to compromise, or rather, they are not ready to allow another person to do that. That is the antecedent, APC antecedents. Shout on them, use all manner of blackmail against them, propaganda against them, until they weaken them. But you find out that at the end of the day, they will be the one to be weakened. APC keep on crying. Obi don't have structure. Obi is just 4 man in the room to 18. When Obi got 6 million votes, it then turned out the both vote was allocated to him just to pity him. Brother, back to the business of the day. Don't forget to like and share this message, because all the very, very important and very, very necessary. Yokulora is here to serve you. Look at the message according to what we have here. Canada have ruled that Nigerian President Party is a terrorist organization, and one of them now is facing a deportation back to Nigeria, an APC retired criminal politician. The court also reaffirmed Canada's broad interpretation of membership in a proscribed organization under paragraph 34, subsection 1F of the IRPA. This message is very, very out there, so that you cannot say, "Ewo is a propaganda." This is People's Gazette. Check it very well. It is People's Gazette. They carry the news. It is People's Gazette. They carry the news. So this is a welcome development. Kudos to Dr. Ngozo Rabeze, who continue with the case, who continue with the template. You know, they will not see this one now and say, she don't continue with the template of Samuel, but it is only when she makes some little changes, which she thinks is good for the struggle. And then it will be, now she have already deviated from the template of Samanekpa. She rubbish Nnamdi Kanu's legacy, like this, like that. But this is the template. Ekpa started this because Ekpa was around when some blogger, our sister Amaka in Canada, was being bullied by Yoruba stats. And the so-called minister Nidcom boss, Erika at Dabiri Eriwa, whatever they call her, that smelling, stinking idiot. All of them turned against. That same smelling, stinking idiot now, who could not tell federal government to err is human and to forgive is divine, is now the one that is pleading on behalf of Kwam 1 and Kwam 10, Chineke Yakboko. Useless entities, cursed tribe. I'm happy that this kind of thing is coming in place, and I'm very, very happy that the government of Canada really worked on the petition that the government of USB dropped. Because even when Ngozo Rabeze assumed that position, she also made the Canadian government to understand that she is now the one at the helm of the affairs. So whatever information they have to give to Simon Ekpa, who she is working under, she also come to her. So they delivered the message to her and said that justice have been served. That the APC government, including that of PDP, that they are all terrorist organization, and they will not have anything to do with it. Okay, this thing still boils down to why they denied Musa and his boys visa to go to Canada, because they have already seen them as a terrorist, and they don't want terrorists. They don't want them to bring that terrorism from Nigeria down to Canada. So they denied that monkey visa. So now, as it stands now, we are waiting on the USA, but I'm not sure that USA is going to do this. Nigeria have been killing Christians since till today. Trump administration have never, even when the whole Senate, the whole congressmen and women have already come out together with the Christian community and said Nigeria must be designated as a CB, that's country of particular concern. Donald Trump and the J.D. Vance, all of them, they look the other way around. Now they are approving ammunition of over $346 million. How many billions of naira for Nigerian government? So this one is clearly letting us know that the US is not going to work in favor of the Biafrans. Rather, they are working in favor of Nigerian government because of their bilateral business agreements and what they are getting both legally and illegally from the land of Biafrans, because our coal, our salt, our crude oil, our natural gas is going to these people for free of charge, so that them will be supporting the Nigerian government against the oppressed Biafrans. Canadian court declares APC and PDP terrorist organizations, denies asylum to fleeing Nigerian politician. He is fleeing from the country he spoiled. They denied him asylum and tell him, go back to that place you are sponsoring terrorism. Go and continue from there. So if you want to read the whole of this news, please, you can as well log on to www.peoplesgazette.com. You can find the news there and also go down to whatever they write there. Or maybe we should also read the news. Let me see. Let me try if I can get the news for my people here. If I cannot, then we will just read the comments and then we'll round up the show. But just permit me, give me some minutes. Let me see. People's Gazette. People's Gazette. People's Gazette. Okay, People's Gazette Nigeria. Please, some few minutes, okay? Anyway, let me see the lay down rules that have been putting up there. Okay. Please, don't. I know to find this news is not that easy, but we are going to do it. I really want to see exactly future that have been put out there to deny them the asylum, because they will spoil their country and then run to another person's country, which the politicians there do well, but yet they cannot do their own well. They will travel to overseas without not using any single escort. But in their country, no. In their country, what are they going to do? They would rather sponsor those people to spoil the country, so that because they have gotten the money. Okay, let me call to declare say APC PDP terrorist organization denies asylum to fleeing in Nigeria. So let me see. A Canadian Federal High Court upheld a landmark immigration tribunal ruling that declared Nigeria's major political parties, the All Poverty Congress APC and the People's Democratic Party PDP, terrorist organization, while refusing asylum to former member Douglas Egberiba over his decade-long affiliation with both parties. In a judgment delivered on June 17th of 2025, obtained by the People's Gazette, Just Fong Ngo dismissed Mr. Egwabo's application for judicial review after Canada's immigration appeal division found him inadmissible under security provisions of the Immigration and Refuge Protection Act. A politician seeking asylum to another country. That means, waiting this guy a thief, he no good. The Minister of Public Safety and Emergency Preparedness had argued that the PDP and the APC were deeply implicated in acts of political violence, subversion of democracy, and electoral bloodshed, inflicting harm and terror on the people of the people of Nigeria, most especially in the southeast. Mr. Egbeda, who joined the PDP at East Founding in 1999, left in 2007 when he defected to the APC, staying there until 2017. He claimed that his personal record was untainted by the violence and manipulations that plagued Nigerian politics, insisting he had never personally engaged in terrorism or subversion. But Justice NGO was unconvinced, writing that the conduct of individuals who are members of the PDP, including high-ranking officials and those who committed political violence and intimidation on their behalf, is too widespread and persistent over too great a period of time to disassociate the leadership of the party from their actions. Okay, according to the court filings, Mr. Egberiba, whatever they call it, entered Canada in September 17 of 2017 and disclosed his political history in a background declaration form under questioning by the Canada Border Service Agency in 2018. He confirmed his 8-year PDP membership before switching to the APC. Canadian immigration authorities flagged his affiliation, citing intelligence and international reports that linked both parties to electoral misconduct, political killings, and thuggery. The IAD focused on PDP's record during the 2003 and 2004 polls as sufficient and determinative for his case. But the court acknowledged evidence that political violence was not unique to one party, reflecting a broader culture of malpractice in Nigeria's political class. In January of 2019, an immigration officer declared Egbe Veriva inadmissible under Section 34 of the IRPA, covering terrorism and subversion of democracy, while the Immigration Division initially ruled in his favor in 2020, saying there was insufficient evidence to prove party leadership directly orchestrated killings or intended to undermine democracy. The minister appealed with new evidence. However, on March 25 of 2025, the IAD overturned the decision, concluding that the PDP engaged in acts of subversion and terrorism, and that mere membership, regardless of personal involvement, triggers inadmissibility. Justice NGO's ruling last month upheld that conclusion. Central to the decision was the PDP's violent record during the 2003 state elections and 2004 local government polls, when it controlled the federal government and most states during the tenure of former President Olusegun Obasanjo and Vice President Atiku Abubakar. The IAD found and judge agreed that PDP members and loyalists engaged in ballot stuffing, ballot box snatching, voter intimidation, and the killing of opposition supporters and candidates. The party leadership enjoys the benefits of such violence, took no action to stop it. Justice NGO said this met Canada's legal definition of subversion of a democratic process under paragraph 34, subsection 1, subsection B, point 1 of the IRPA, meaning according to the information before us here. So in conclusion, he said Justice NGO rejected Mr. Egbe Veriva's request to reinstate the original 2020 decision in his favor, ruling that even if the IAD's conclusion had been unreasonable, the case would have been sent back for reconsideration, not decided outright in his favor. The dismissal leaves Mr. Egbe Veriva's asylum claim effectively dead, with deportation proceedings expected to follow in the near weeks. You get the point now? So that is the information here, and we celebrate that. Anyway, back to Dr. Ngozo Rabese's page. There are some people who say something about this matter, and that is what I'm about to show to us now, so that it will not be like we conclude without not hearing from most of the Biafrans. You get the point now. So, Oluchi said, may Elohim continue to be praised. The United States of Biafra have come to stay. Biafrans rejoice. Nigeria have been prescribed as terrorist organization. Finland, I hope you can hear that and let Biafran Prime Minister Samuel Ekpa to go home a free man. I'm waiting for you, Alex Storm. Okay, we will keep winning the zoo. We will keep winning. The zoo must fall, whether they like it or not. Ogbara Ishocha said, the two parties are more dangerously terrorizing than those they tag terrorists. What a country. Oga Tochukwu said every responsible country should not associate with Nigeria as a country. I swear to God. Look at their president traveling to what do you call it? To Brazil, like say tomorrow no day. And we know what Brazil represents. Brazil is a hub for narcotics. I repeat, Brazil is a hub for narcotics. Both on transit, both in manufacturing, and both in planting. That is where our president don't go 2 times. He's going the 3rd time. Today being Friday, because he's supposed to fly on Thursday yesterday, but he was delayed till today. If he had not even flied. A bilateral business talks. You were on Brazil some couple of months ago, so you couldn't have that bilateral business talks with the president. Not when you go and come back. Hey, and some idiots of Yoruba origin will come online and begin to insult Igbos, whereby the president is the real drug dealer. Jamie said that we keep winning the zoo country called Nigeria. Almost here, Biafra. In fact, now here we go take back break. We are not going to say any more thing again. If you get this message, please help me to circulate it. Let it go around the social media. Like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing, because more of these videos is coming your way. My name still remains Amandia Neze, or you can call me Ukulora One Nation. ka emesịa.